Listen to the way ads talk to us here. Jom save big. Confirm shop. That's English, sort of. Or maybe it's English wearing our voice. It's not textbook grammar, but it feels right. It sounds like us. It mixes bahasa, English, slang, and soul. It sells not just products, but identity. In Malaysia, advertising language has shifted from textbook formal to something distinctly, unmistakably local. Today, we're unpacking how that happened, why it works, and what it means.
This video essay follows three threads. First, the linguistic changes. What actually changed in the words and structure? Second, the influences, society, tech, and business pressures that nudged the change. And third, the impacts on identity, clarity, and connection. We'll end with what we learned and a short guide to using English responsibly in ads. Observation 1. Linguistic changes. Let's start with the language itself. Early English language ads here often sounded imported. Formal tone, full sentences, standard British phrasing. Patronize our establishment for unparalleled service. Clean, correct, a little distant. Modern ads sound like a conversation with your friend. Short, punchy, and often multilingual. Gaji masuk, tapau deal ni, confirm jimat. The grammar bends to rhythm and persuasion rides on voice. Change 1. Code switching. English blends with Bahasa Melayu and sometimes Mandarin, Hokkien, Cantonese, Tamil within a single line. Tomorrow payday, jom check out. The switch signals closeness and cultural positioning. We're talking with you, not at you.
Change 2. Discourse particles. Tiny words like la, meh, lo, ma carry tone. Try la softens a command. Free shipping meh stages a playful doubt so the brand can answer. Yes, free la. These particles are prosody in text, little musical notes of persuasion. Change 3. Compression and rhythm. Social captions reward speed. Verbs drop, nouns stack, vowels stretch to mimic speech. Sedap. Reduplication adds melody. Cheep cheep, cow cow. Emojis and hashtags become punctuation. The goal isn't correctness, it's memorability. And platform matters. TV and print once favored full clauses. Today, vertical video prefers punchlines and subtitles. The same product might wear two Englishes, one precise for legal clarity, another playful for reach.
What forces culprit this voice? First, there's multilingual reality. Malaysians switch codes every day, at home, in class, at the mama. So, when ads mirror that habit, they feel real, they feel authentic. Second, digital attention. Algorithms reward what we watch, comments on, and save. Language that sound like us. Funny, snappy, rojak, that's what earns engagement. Third, local branding. Brands want to sound world class, but still feel Malaysian. So they mix it up. Maybe a slick English tagline, then a cheerful jom or lah at the end. It's like saying we're global, but still your gang. That's the magic lens that makes it ours. Fourth, conversation pressure. In crowd markets, warmth always beats stiffness. Because a friendly voice, hey, come try this, moves the tongue faster than a brochure voice ever could. And finally, access and cost. Social tools now let even tiny shops speak for themselves. When the Kopitiam boss posts, "Tos baru keluar, come fast." That's real branding, unfiltered, everyday, and straight from the heart.
So, what's the impact? Positively, Rocha English builds identity. It tells us advertising here belongs to us, not to a distant standard. It reduces distance between brand and buyer, and it's sticky. Particles and playful borrowing make lines unforgettable. But there are trade-offs. Too much slang can exclude audiences who aren't fluent in the mix. Rural viewers, older customers, newer migrants, or tourists. Jokes can harden into stereotypes if brands perform lah caricatures. And speed can undercut clarity when stakes are high. Prices, safety, or legal terms. In short, the local voice is powerful, but it must be tuned. Flavor should elevate meaning, not replace it.
So, what have we learned from this particular research? There are three takeaways actually. One is that language evolves towards usefulness. When the medium changes, the message shape must change too. For example, advertisements used to be viewed on the television, so they were much longer, much more in-depth. But now that advertisement is becoming more and more common in social media, they are much shorter, much more compact. Second of all, Malaysian English in ads aren't broken. It's purposely built like that. It's a toolkit for intimacy, humor, and speed to reach relatability amongst the general public. Third of all is effectiveness and ethics. They are twins. In a country as diverse as Malaysia, if a line wins click but loses respect, the brand loses more than it gains. So here's a quick guide on how to use English responsibly in advertisement. Be inclusive. Don't parody accents or make a mockery of community in any way. Use particle naturally as you would in your daily life, not as a prop. Prioritize clarity where it matters. For price, for safety, and legal terms, keep standard English or provide clear Bahasa Melayu or English versions side by side. Be honest, be transparent with your advertisement. Code switch with intent. Ask, what does each switch add? Are you trying to add warmth, precision, or rhythm to it? Respect culture and religion. For a country that is as diverse as Malaysia, avoid sacred terms as punchlines. And double check imagery and timing. You never know what group or community you could possibly offend. Test with diverse viewers. If any group says your advertisement is confusing or offensive in any way, rewrite. The audience is your co-author. The advertisement is made for the audience, not you. So, in the end, English in Malaysian advertisement is a mirror. It reflects who we are, multilingual, playful, pragmatic. When brands speak like people and not pamphlets, they don't just sell, they connect. They can relate to the audience, and the audience are more likely to reach out. That's the evolution and the responsibility when it comes to advertisement.